Dear brothers, sisters, and elders, first of all, I'd like to send you wishes for good health and much peace in life. Thank you for taking the time to visit the channel, where I join you in discovering small understandings that turn out to be precious for our daily health. Have you ever heard of someone who went to bed normally, but didn't wake up the next morning? That's not a far-fetched story, because according to medical statistics, up to 70% of stroke cases occur during sleep, silently, without any warning signs, often between 2 and 4 a.m. And what troubles me the most is that many people have no idea why, and they didn't have time to prevent it. While just one very small change, if done right, can provide significant protection for our body. Today, I invite you to explore the 3 warm form formula, a simple method that combines folk wisdom with modern medical knowledge. This approach helps maintain smooth circulation throughout the night, so you can sleep more deeply and no longer fear a sudden stroke during sleep. But what exactly are these 3 warms, and why do they have such powerful effects? Please watch until the end of the video to fully understand how to apply it properly and start protecting yourself tonight. If you feel this topic is important and worth sharing, please comment 1 below to let me know you found it valuable, or comment 0 if you want me to improve it further. Don't forget to hit subscribe so each day you'll receive gentle reminders to keep your body healthy and your mind at peace. First, I'd like to share why strokes often happen during sleep, so we can understand better and prevent them in time. You see, during sleep, our body enters a state called energy-saving mode. At that time, the heart rate slows down, blood pressure drops slightly, and circulation becomes weaker than during the day. Because of this, blood flows more slowly, especially to areas far from the heart like the hands, feet, or small capillaries in the brain. And when blood flow slows down, the risk of forming blood clots, or coagulation, increases significantly. Especially at night, usually after midnight, both outdoor and body temperature begin to drop sharply. At this point, if the body isn't warm enough, blood vessels will constrict, like water pipes narrowing, forcing blood to push harder to get through. This sudden constriction can cause blood pressure to spike unexpectedly, especially in people who already have conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or arteriosclerosis. Studies in Japan and the US have shown that the time between 2 and 4 a.m. is the most common for strokes to occur. Because that's when temperatures are at their lowest, internal organs are slowing down, and oxygen supply to the brain becomes inconsistent. If there's even a small blood clot or hardened vessel walls that lack elasticity, then just a little pressure could lead to vessel rupture or brain blockage. I know many elderly folks still keep the habit of sleeping with a fan blowing directly or the air conditioner set very cold, especially during hot summer nights. But in truth, it's this sudden temperature difference between the environment and the body that is most dangerous. The body doesn't have time to adapt. The heart has to pump harder, while blood vessels are constricting from the cold, creating intense internal pressure. So to avoid a stroke while sleeping, we must always remember 3 important principles. Blood must remain thin, circulation must flow smoothly, and the body must be kept warm from the inside. If even one of these is not maintained, especially in older adults, the risk of a nighttime stroke becomes very real. You can think of your body as a river. If the flow is blocked, if water becomes stagnant or suddenly freezes, then a dam break or blockage is bound to happen. The same goes for the body. Blood needs to flow freely without clots, without being too thick, and blood vessels need to expand naturally, not constrict from cold or sudden pressure. Soon I'll share the 3 warm formula to help your body stay balanced every night without needing complicated medication. Just a few simple habits, done regularly, can bring real protection to your health. Please stay tuned for the next part, because it holds the key to sleeping peacefully each night and waking up safely each morning. So now we understand why strokes often happen during sleep and the importance of keeping blood flowing well and staying warm from the inside. But specifically, where do we start? How can we protect ourselves each night in a simple yet effective way? If you find the earlier tips meaningful and easy to apply, I really hope you'll leave a 1 in the comments below to let me know that this content truly resonated with you. And if you'd like me to go deeper or explain further in future topics, please comment 0 to help me. I truly value every piece of feedback to make each video more valuable. Right now, I'd like to share with you the 3 warm formula, a small method that can help you sleep better, prevent strokes more effectively, and live healthier every day. Dear brothers, sisters, and elders, the first thing in the 3 warm formula I want to share is keeping your stomach warm before going to bed. It sounds simple, but it plays a major role in blood circulation and deep sleep. About 30 minutes before bedtime, prepare a warm glass of water, add a few slices of smashed fresh ginger, and a small spoon of pure honey. If you have fresh turmeric at home, you can substitute or add a small slice. Also very beneficial. This mixture is easy to drink, gently fragrant, and especially effective in warming the belly and stimulating blood circulation in the digestive region, which holds nearly half of the body's blood supply after meals. Ginger is a natural warming herb that dilates peripheral blood vessels and reduces vascular spasms, making it easier for blood to flow, especially at night when body temperature begins to drop. Meanwhile, honey soothes the stomach lining and reduces acid reflux or indigestion, common silent causes of restless sleep. If you often have a cold stomach, toss and turn in your sleep, wake up easily, or wake with cold hands and feet. This is a gentle remedy to naturally warm your body. When the stomach is warm, blood circulates better to other organs, the heart beats more steadily, the brain receives enough oxygen, and the whole nervous system gets a true chance to rest. Many people only focus on whether their hands and feet are warm, forgetting that the belly, especially the stomach, is the body's main heat center. If this area is cold, blood vessels constrict, blood pools, and the heart has to work harder. On the other hand, if the stomach is gently warmed before bed, your body becomes like a gently heated stream, flowing smoothly, calmly, and peacefully through the night. You can try this tonight. It's simple, inexpensive, and absolutely safe. Especially great for older adults, those with cold stomachs, poor appetite, or people who get numb limbs at night. Just 1 small cup each evening, and you're opening a doorway to restful sleep and long life. Now that the stomach has been warmed and blood is gently circulating from within, the second thing we should do is keep our feet warm by soaking them each night. Did you know, dear elders, that the feet are the farthest from the heart and most easily affected by cold, yet often the most neglected part of our body? Just by keeping your feet warm before bed, it's like switching your body into full relaxation mode, helping you fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and most importantly, more safely. In traditional medicine, people often say, cold feet, troubled heart. That's because the feet are farthest from the heart, and the first to be affected when blood circulation is poor, especially at night when cold air easily seeps through the soles and spreads slowly throughout the body. That's why, every night before bed, I always recommend you soak your feet in warm water. Just a small basin, about 40 dl water, soak for 10 to 15 minutes, and that's enough to warm your whole body. No medicine needed. If you have a few slices of smashed fresh ginger, a bit of rock salt, or some lemongrass stalks at home, toss them in the water, and it'll be even better. Ginger helps stimulate blood circulation. Salt gently disinfects and retains warmth, while lemongrass, with its soothing essential oils, helps your mind relax after a long, tiring day. When your feet are warm, peripheral blood vessels expand and blood returns to the heart more smoothly. This lightens the heart's workload, helps stabilize heartbeat and blood pressure, and especially prevents blood from pooling at the extremities, which is one silent cause of strokes during sleep. Pay attention and you'll see. Those who often have cold hands and feet at night, or leg cramps, calf pain, those are signs of poor blood circulation. If not addressed early, it can lead to serious complications, not just heart-related, but also affecting the brain and long-term blood pressure. I understand many elderly folks feel it's a hassle to prepare foot baths each night. But if you think about it another way, foot soaking is an act of self-love before rest, like tending to a tree before nightfall, so it can blossom beautifully the next morning. Our body is the same. If it's warm from the roots, sleep will be peaceful, and you'll wake up strong and refreshed. If you have children or grandchildren, you can invite the whole family to soak feet together, not just for health, but to create warm, intimate moments across generations. And that, truly, is the spirit that Live Well Every Day wishes to share. Not just health, but joyful, complete living. And once your internal body is warmed and your feet are relaxed, there's one more thing, the third warm, that you absolutely must not skip: nourishing your heart and blood vessels daily with the right foods. Dear elders, to keep blood flowing well and free of clots, the most important thing is to keep the heart and blood vessels flexible, strong, and warm. And here, warm doesn't just mean temperature, it means a state where blood flows smoothly, not thick, not clotted, and not blocked in the tiny vessels in your brain or heart. There are many natural foods around us with gentle blood-thinning effects that clean vessel walls and reduce chronic inflammation, and we can easily include them in daily meals. For example, shallots, moss, or noxent, small bulbs but rich in natural sulfur compounds that prevent platelet clumping, or black garlic, which is not only good for blood pressure, but also softens vessels and lowers bad cholesterol. Celery, oats, or a warm cup of artichoke tea after meals also help the liver purify blood and calm the vascular system. But above all, I highly recommend starting each morning with a glass of warm water mixed with a few thin slices of lemon and a few slices of fresh turmeric. This is a gentle remedy that the ancients used to detoxify the liver, support digestion, and gently trigger blood circulation the moment you wake up. Lemon gently alkalizes the blood, while turmeric, with its precious curcumin compound, has anti-inflammatory effects and protects vessel walls effectively. Just imagine this: when the heart is nourished daily with foods that have a warming nature, the circulatory system becomes well lubricated, blood flows easily, no worries of clots or blockages. And because of that, even during the night, blood continues to circulate stably, supporting deep sleep, steady heartbeat, and naturally reducing stroke risk. If you're older or have family members with high blood pressure or diabetes, it's even more important to keep up with these kinds of foods because they act like a soft armor protecting your heart each day. And now, you may wonder, so who should follow the 3 warm formula? Do you have to be sick to do it, or should healthy people do it daily too? The answer is very simple, but also very important. You don't wait until your body sounds the alarm to start caring. On the contrary, the earlier you begin, the better your chances of long-term stable health. Especially for anyone over 50, this is the time your body starts to slow down. The heart beats slower, the liver detoxes more sluggishly, vessels lose elasticity. If you don't keep warm and don't keep things flowing, complications like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and nighttime strokes become very likely. Also, for anyone with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or a history of angina or cerebrovascular issues, this 3 warm formula isn't just a small tip. It's a vital daily habit to protect your vascular system. I also want to speak directly to those who often have cold hands and feet, restless sleep, or wake up startled between 2-3 a.m. These are signs that nighttime circulation is struggling, the heart is overworking, and your nervous system isn't fully relaxing. If you've experienced any of these signs, then it's even more important to start the 3 warm routine today. Of course, I must emphasize, this formula is not a replacement for medicine. It won't cure disease instantly, nor is it a magic trick. But it's an incredibly effective foundation to help you sleep better, improve circulation, and significantly lower the risk of strokes during sleep. Because true health isn't in grand gestures. It's in the small things we repeat daily, gently, consistently, and correctly. Dear brothers, sisters, and elders, many people still think stroke is an unexpected event, without warning, impossible to prevent. But in reality, our body is always sending us subtle signals. It's just that sometimes, due to busyness or neglect, we overlook them. One sleepless night, one startled midnight wake-up, one morning of cold, numb hands and feet. These could all be early whispers your body is gently sending to alert you. The lucky thing is, you don't need expensive medication or major changes. Just a little time each night to warm your belly, warm your feet, and warm your heart, and you'll greatly reduce those silent risks, like stroke. Your body will be warmed the right way, from the inside out, from spirit to blood vessels. I believe that when you follow the 3 warm formula regularly, not only will your sleep become deeper and calmer, but when morning comes, you'll feel your body healthier, your mind clearer, and your spirit lighter. So I truly hope you'll try it tonight. Don't wait. Your body, your heart, and your sleep all deserve this care. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones, especially older folks or anyone with blood pressure or heart issues, so they too can gain this small key that holds powerful meaning for daily health. If you think today's topic is helpful and easy to follow, leave a comment with 1 below to encourage me to keep sharing. And if you have any questions or want clarification, just leave 0. I'll reply and support you wholeheartedly. Finally, don't forget to hit subscribe so that each passing day you'll receive one gentle reminder, one sustainable way to care for yourself, and one belief that living well, living peacefully, is something you can absolutely do one day at a time.